Excuse me. A little more primer. Let me know if I need to make any adjustments to my volume. Thanks, A6. Here we go. The countdown is on. Okay, cool. Thanks, X. Ace-X. Ace-X. I'm going to fumble a lot of these names. Apologize in advance. I'll be kicking them all over the place. Hopefully in good humor. All right, welcome everybody. We're here at Jeddah Street Circuit in Saudi Arabia for an exhibition race with a few ZOR members and a bunch of other dudes I really don't know, but I'm sure they're all good guys. I guess we can call this a little friendly, and it should be pretty fun. We got a full grid, 20 guys. Let's see, I recognize Fusions, Reefer, Ace X, Slasher, Saiyan, or Say as I like to say, Team Money, and Flip Flop Fish. All guys that I recognize. Actually, Mebe, I remember him from a while ago. Quite a while ago. Oh no, there's a cool name. Acid Masters. Alright. So this is my my first in-charge stream. I usually kind of ride along with our bigger. So, you know, just be prepared. I know not what I'm doing. I will give it my best. So I'm just going to ride on board right now with Flip Flop Fish, and we'll follow along and see how he does. If I remember right, Flip Flop was pretty fast, even though his name would indicate he's not fast, flip-flopping around like a fish. So we'll see. Looks like it's a little overcast, to say the least, in the desert, which is, man, the desert folk like this, that's almost like rain, just having clouds. Yeah, let me know, guys, if anybody can, if anybody knows. Let me know if it's a wet race, dry race. Let me fix this stuff here. So here goes Flip Flop, starting his lap. First quali lap, hot lap. I'm going to put everything up so you guys can see what's going on here. Oh, no, 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 not good, not cool. Gomo. You fired. So I think Flip Flop's lap has been compromised, to say the least. So let's see if I could find the next guy on a hot lap. So I think Professional is on his hot lap, so he's just behind Flip Flop Fish. I don't know if he got a good start, if he got impeded in any way, but we're going to follow along. Ooh, and invalidated. That's the thing about this track. I'm not very familiar with this track, and I have a feeling that when I do get to race it, I'll probably be invalidating. It's so many corners, so many high-speed corners, and sudden slowdown corner like this right here. Very difficult if you're really not familiar with the track. So let's see. Let's go find Say, who has started his lap. And I don't know if he's given up on this. Hard to say. Again, not experienced at this track, so I'm not really sure. Doesn't appear to be pushing too hard. Maybe just being cautious. Yeah, he did record a time. Okay, that's right. All right. Yeah, see? Usually Bigga at this point has already told me GP. He's already set his time. So let's see. Who else we got on a hot lap and just starting out? I think Few Gomel. Nope, he has invalidated as well. How about Mebe? Where's Mebe? He's just starting his lap. All right, cool. Let's ride along with Mebe. And he's, whoa, very close to invalidation there, but held on. Well done getting out of the way. I think that was Shahomi. Another great name. Oh man, maybe invalidated. Alright, we'll wait for Team Money to come out. Let's see, who else is on a hot lap here? Going the wrong way. T-Money's in the pits. Mebe looks like he's screaming around trying to get back to... Alright. We have... It appears as though we don't have anybody. Oh, here comes Bohm. A 134. Alright, let's see if I can find somebody on a hot lap here. Oh boy, this is going to be a challenge for me. I got to look at any Discord communications and the race. Boy, guys, don't get upset with me when I appear to ignore you. Not intentional. Alright, let's see here. What do we got going on? So Stanley, he's way up on his... way down on his time, so we don't want to follow him around. And TJ comes in with a 129.4 to take P1 for now. Gets out of the way. Nice. So let's find somebody outlap right here. I'm going to stick with Grim Reaper, aka Purple Squirrel. Oh, and he DQ'd, so let's not stay with Grim Reaper. Alright, Fusions is on a hot lap. Outlap, I'm sorry. He's got a ways to go, so we're going to find somebody who's a little closer. Here comes... Oh, he let up. Isaac let up for some reason. Isasco. Or maybe I should just call him 2000. Alright, so we got Gomel about to finish his lap. The P8, not bad, 130. 130.9. So let's... I don't want to miss out on Fusions. I want to ride along with Fusions for the entirety of his lap. So he's just got a few more corners to go before he gets to the finish line to start his lap. So Shahomey is just starting his out lap. Acid Masters. Boy, we're going to have to ride along with Acid Masters. We'll have to take a trip around the track with Acid Masters. Alright, here we go, Fusions. Ooh, seems to look very careful there. I don't know if his timing was off or... Very cautious. And looks like the sun's coming through. That's cool. Nice, well done through there. I really like this turn. The few times that I've taken it in Bear League, a lot of fun when you get it just right. The car seems to stick pretty well and you can carry a lot of speed through there. Nice. Well done. Ooh, tagged the wall a little bit. Now this is one of those corners that catches me by surprise. Right here, that's tough for me. Well done. Right on the edge. And then from here on out, it's pretty straightforward. Really not much to worry about in terms of possible invalidation. Pretty wide open, pretty straightforward. Oh, I think he hit the wall again. Nice. There we go. We got a ZOR member in P2 right now, so we got 2 in the top 5. Nice. So let's find somebody else on a hot lap. Where are we out here? So, boy, this is... Alright, so... Excuse me, we're going to ride along with Professional. Jesus. Why can't I... Whoa, that was a little different. Aha, that's why. Not, yeah, a lot to pay attention to, GP. Alright, let's find somebody who is about to finish. Nobody. Let's, oh, right here. Mebe. Oh, nope, he's on his out lap. Oh, let's stick with Mebe. I may be misremembering, to borrow a corny quote from Roger Clemens. I may be misremembering, but Mebe, I think, may have been a member of ZOR early on, before it was ZOR. I'm not sure, but the name's vaguely familiar. But we're going to give him some screen time here in the Williams. Ooh, wow, you can do that? Looked like he had all four tires on the other side of the curbing. Hey, you know, you watch these races for the enjoyment and pleasure of it, but you can also learn something. Yeah, that was a little better. I think it was professional. It seemed like he dropped down to second or third gear. I don't think you have to do that in that turn. And I believe that there's just one more tricky little turn, the one I was talking about a few laps ago, that kind of surprises me. But once you get through here, oh wow, got away with that. From here on out, it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So he should be able to set a good time, or set a time, I should say. Nice. All right, well, we got 6 guys in the 129s. And, all right, let's go. Who hasn't? So Zootek Zudi has not set a time. I think he's just hanging in the pits. 2000, Isesco 2000. Man, these names, I mean, if I don't have dyslexia, this really, it can give it to me. All right, let's go 2000. Give us a good lap here. No invalidation. Well done. A lot of guys I've seen drop down into 5th gear through that sequence of turns. He was able to keep it in 6th. I don't know if that's good or bad, but there's seemed to carry a little more speed through there. However, he can't get on the throttle quite as much. And I think he tagged the wall. Yeah, this turn I usually cut right across that corner there. Of course, it's usually beer league, so I shouldn't say it's usually. It's always been beer league. By the way, those of you who are new to the term beer league, that's a ZOR fun league that we usually get, oh geez, anywhere from 5 to 10, sometimes more guys showing up on Friday, usually around 8ish Eastern, and it's just for fun. Everybody just, you know, we run a bunch of 5-lappers, and you know, it's okay to enjoy your favorite beverage or whatever you feel like puts you in a better mood, and it's a lot of fun, not serious at all. Alright, so that's the end of that one here. So professional on an out lap way at the beginning. Let's see, where's my good friend T Money here? Has he gone out yet? Oh, that's right, he's out. DQ'd. Let's go with the pole position, current pole sitter. Follow him as he comes around to start another hot lap. Let's see how he gets this done. I think I probably ought to have a glass of water here, because every time I feel like I'm thirsty and I need to wet my whistle or soothe my throat, it's whiskey. by the end of this race, I'm going to be calling on God, probably. Wow, 4/10 up on his lap already through Sector 1. Incredible. Yeah, that was very well done. Not many oh, wow, perfect. Not a lot of the guys have been able to ride that corner on the inside that close to the curbing. Yeah, he's been really riding on the edge and in a safe way, just really pushing the car to the limit without being without threatening the wow. Let's see, where's Sector 2? I just missed that. He's got to be... He was 4/10 up after the first sector, so I don't think anything he did in Sector 2 was going to slow him, ruin that 4/10. Where's he going to... wow. Half a second faster, so he's the first into the 128s. 128.8. Alright, so here comes here comes TCRTJ, current P2 sitter, and wow, carrying a lot of speed there. Get somebody in front of him. Hopefully that gentleman is prepared to either move out of the way or just keeping it to the pedal to the floor. Get out of the way, homie. Well done. Nice. Great awareness. Gotta love that. Love it. It's not easy, as you all know. It's not easy a lot of times to make your way around the track, thinking about your lap and trying to maintain the awareness of what's going on around you too. TJ, yeah, he improved on his time, 3/10, but not enough. Still nearly 3/10 behind, 2.5 tenths behind. Well drink. See how I kind of spun that around? Well drink, please. 1. Ooh. Fusion's in a hurry. I think he wants to get around and maybe another go at this because he validated just before that collision. So, let's see, who is on a... Things are winding down here. I think quali's just about over. Yeah, quali is over, so anybody who's out on a hot lap now is good to go, but that is it. Mebe is the first to come through here. And he moves up 2/10, nearly a quarter of a second improvement on his time. So let's see, I gotta go to this guy here. So this is BT Homie. BT Home. I'm gonna cross the line and 3/10, I'm sorry, a 3-second improvement. He really must have had a tough go at the first lap or two. He set in, let's see, everybody else left. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for quali. So I'm gonna call him Well Drink. So Well Drink is in gets pole 128 TCR TJ P2 fusions, ZOR PWR fusions, P3 Mebe in P4, Acid Masters P5, Flip Flop Fish P6, Mac in 5. Sorry, Mac in 5, I didn't get any airtime for you. I'll try to improve on that in the race. Mac in 5 and P7, Professional P8, Slasher, another ZOR driver, P9, Isesco 2000 is in P10. I want to say Bathroom for whatever reason, but it's BT Home is 11, P11, and say a P12, Stanley, say ZOR driver, Stanley in P13. And why can't I adjust my, why can't, oh, there we go. Stanley P13. Verstappen, no, I'm sorry. Shahome P14. Ecos Verstappen 15. Gomel 16. Zudi 17. T-Money all day 18th. Asex 19th. And Grim Reefer in P20. Unfortunate for those last three drivers. They DQ'd Zuti. I don't even know if he tried. He has no time. He was not disqualified, so maybe he's really fast. I know some guys in our league, when we're just playing for fun, it's like, hell with it. I'm not going to qualify. I'm going to come from the back. I'm going to pass all these guys that are a little bit slower for the fun of it. So let's see. I'm sure I have some notifications here in Discord. People giving me shit, I'm sure. Let's see. And just to make sure nothing is being brought to my attention that I need to bring to your attention. Nope, looks good. I'm going to step away for a second here. I'll be right back. All right, looks like they're already out on their formation lap. Years and years ago, on this radio station had this contest. They were asking for listeners to give them the most pleasing sound you can hear. And I believe the winner was followed second place, which was second place was the sound of a golf ball falling into a cup. I thought, wow, I like the sound of that. But the winner, however, was the sound of your engine coming back on at 30,000 feet. The airplane engine coming back on at 30,000 feet. I thought that was hilarious. Now, here's one of my favorite sounds. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but check this out. That's a pleasing sound. A little cork coming out of the bottle. All right, enough with that silliness. All right, I've never called the start of a race. Here we go. So, Jetta Street Circuit. Here we go. 4, 5 lights. Lights out, and here we go. Boy, I gotta work on the, let's see, bad cameras. There we go. Coming through turn 1. Oh, a little contact, and everything seems clean. Another little contact between Fusions and Wellneck is Mebe. Mebe's taking the lead. Let's go back through the field a little bit here. Everybody seems to be getting through pretty good. We got a yellow back. Who was that? I think it was a Asex. But it appears though everybody got through pretty clean without any wing damage. Adjust my... Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, let's go back to the front here where Weldrink lost the top spot to a great start by Mebe. We got the two, geez, I don't even know, are those the alphas? Oh, Weldrank wants P1 back. He's got his teammate right behind him, pushing him along. And he's moving onto the outside. He could have this, a lot of room. Ooh, so close, well done. Well done. And now Mebe's got, why do I keep forgetting Weldrank? Weldrank's teammate behind him, TJ. And he moves over to the side, try to block him. Give him a hard time. Let's see, where's Slasher? Slasher here is all over professional. Lot of, first lap, I mean, there's going to be battles everywhere. And it seems like everybody's pretty much kept in touch with everybody else. We got Stanley and Shahomie both having a box here, and yeah, wing change for Shahomie. Oops, wrong way. Stanley, shoot, I missed it. I think he might have had to change his wing as well. Otherwise, there's no real reason for him to box. Go back to, where's Fusions? Yeah, Fusions is sitting comfortably in P5 right now, letting the race come to him. And Slasher, where's, I wanted to give some, where'd he go? Mac and 5. Alright, Mac and 5, here we go. Sorry, Mac, didn't give you any quality time. But you're getting it now. Looking to put a move on flip-flop. And Slasher's looking to, he's really pressuring professional. He's got to get a move on because he's got the bathroom on the rise. BT home. BT home. Great little battle here between these three drivers. Nice helmet. Slasher. Boy, that sounded weird. Nice race helmet. So we got our first penalty, Asex. And Fusions. Wow, 2 ZRR drivers. Getting penalties. Lap 3, wow. Not sure. I really don't know enough about this track. I don't know if it's a track that will drivers will incur a lot of penalties, but it seems to be. A lot of guys starting to show penalties now and again. We're only in lap 3, so the warnings have added up quickly. So Weldrank pulled out a 3/4 second lead. TJ is about 4/10 behind Mebe. Something must have happened to Weldrank. Mebe's right back on his tail. I wonder if Weldrank has wing damage. Does not appear to have wing damage. Maybe he just got a little wide in a turn or something and had to get off the throttle. But first 4 drivers were all within 2 seconds. Not even. The math is bad. Yeah, no, that's right. So flip-flop fish all over Mackin 5. Almost hit into him, and I think he might have this move made. Yeah, got that done. Oh, yeah, you can see right there where Matt got his warning and then the penalty. That's got to be a tough spot right there, these corners. I imagine a lot of these drivers probably aren't as accustomed to this track as they would like to be. Excuse me. Asex and Grim. Oh, no, T-Money's all done. Where's T-Money? Oh, over in turn. What turn is that? That would be turn... Come on, GP. You can do it. It is turn 13. Coming out of turn 13 into turn 14. Let's go to see Seye. Seye looks like he... Ooh. I don't like this camera. Here we go. This is better. With DRS. Oh, they both have DRS, so nothing happening now. But look at this. Look at these drivers. They're all nose to tail. Boy, you guys are going to be able to keep this up for 21 more laps. I'd like to get a better camera angle here. Yeah, Seye seems to have a little bit better pace, and yeah, it's awful tough though. Here comes Grim. Grim 8/10 back of Seye. And there goes Seye. He's oh, and Isaac hit the wall. Isaac-o. Is as co. And that's got to be a warning there. Yeah. Yeah, it just seems to me like a lot of these, it's happening the way I would have experienced it, which is these corners just come upon you. You're not ready for them. You're not used to it. And, yeah, you go and incur warnings and penalties. But I think if Seye can get by, he can start going after Fugomel. And looks like, oh, maybe Gomel has wing damage. Because he essentially just moved over. And, oh, almost contact. Yeah, Gomel, wow. I don't know I don't know what's going on there, but. Yeah, Grim gets by as well. Maybe he does have some damage, just hard to see it. Yeah, he's slowing down quite a bit. So let's go back to the front. Mebe still hanging on to the tail of TJ. TJ still within 3/4 of a second of, forgive me for calling you well drank. But, yeah, and then coming into that turn 13, it seems he loses the time. And he goes from 3/4 of a second to half a second, and sometimes just under half a second. So he loses 1/4 of a second going through that turn. Acid Masters. This is insane. These guys are all so close. So many battles within a second. Within half a second, for that matter. Go see Zootek. Zooty, I'm sorry. Zooty. Following along here. Damn it, I should have the tires. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have the tires. That's crazy. Crazy stupid. Rookie mistake. So Slasher and P6 on the mediums he's got to be somewhat pleased here. I mean, he's 4.5 seconds behind Fusions in 5th. However, I imagine his tires will probably go quite a bit further. And unfortunately, I have no idea how much further. I don't, like I said, I don't have any experience on this track other than for fun. No league racing, so. But still, and I'm not sure. I would assume that they did not take safety car off. Right? I would imagine that they would keep that. I mean, what would be the point of not having that on here? So, somebody like Slasher right now wants us to keep going. Have these soft runners be forced to get off those tires. Let's see, Mac and 5. Oh, just missed it. Mac and 5 has gotten by Slasher. I was talking about Slasher, but I was actually following along on a different car. Not good. So Acid Masters has moved his way. Ooh, okay, so what's going on here? Safety car. That's what's going on. Who'd we lose? Looks like Izesco 2000. Wow, water. I have a new appreciation for what Say was talking about the other day. Said he lost his voice. Water, very important. So let's keep an eye. Let's see who's going to be boxing here. All right, so we got Verstappen. Oh, and he hit the wallers. Xiaomi. Stanley. All right. Professionals boxed. So here we go. Let's see what the leaders do. Lap 7. I would imagine that these tires now pretty much past their life expectancy, unless you got guys up at the front there that have exceptional tire wear, exceptional tire conservation abilities. Excuse me. So it's pretty much looks like follow the leader. Everybody's coming in. And yep, Slasher stays out. So his tires will be slightly worn. Obviously, they'll be 8 laps older than the new mediums coming up behind him. However, he does have Say behind him and Grim Reaper protecting him. I don't think that they have boxed. So ZOR, all podium positions right now. Well, 3 of them are in the podium positions. Curious to see how they fare against these guys on the new mediums. Not going to take them as long for those tires to get warmed up, I don't think. Those new mediums are going to, will probably take a good 3/4 of a lap or more to really get up to temperature. Maybe even, a lap and a half for some of the guys with really good tire wear. Oh no, Say has left the session. That got disconnected. Come on back, Say. So Fusion's what happened? So yeah, Welderneck. Sorry. I'm just gonna say drank. Well drank. Has dropped quite a ways. He must have had wing damage. That's the only explanation. The pit crew can't be that slow that he would fall that far down. Basically lost to Acid Masters and I think Fusions. I I think TJ was already ahead of him, and Mebe was already ahead of him as well. Either way, he's now finding himself in 8th place. We'll see what he can do from within the pack to get back to the front, how easy that comes for him, or how difficult it may be. So 2 DNFs to this point, not bad. Really, it's a new track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's check out the penalties. I don't think anybody's got more than... Oh boy, I'm going to have to figure this out here. I don't do this very often. Detail. There we go. Penalties. Yeah, so Slasher with 3, Mebe 3, Fusions 6, Mac 3, and then Gomel and Asex Edge with 6 seconds each. Geez, T-Money, if you're still listening, why don't you join me in the booth, buddy? Acid Masters. I really like that name. I don't know why. I think it's the bravado to actually put acid in their name. I think Weed Masters sounds good, even though I don't smoke. That would be a good name. Of course, you kind of pen yourself. Or, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not going to come to me, so I'm not even going to bother. So safety car is in this lap. As we approach the final turn, Slasher should be backing off and letting the safety car get well ahead of him. It's in his best interest, really, to let that safety car get well away. That way it does not impede his start. When will he go? Let's ride on board with, oops, this angle here, and he's going. Zay's sticking with him. Yeah, so these three front runners right now need to really put some solid laps together. Even if it's just enough to maintain position, it's in their best interest to, hold off these guys on the newer tires as long as they can. And it looks like they are able to kind of pull away a little bit. You can see that Grim is already about a second ahead of TJ. TJ's, oh, maybe not. What am I looking at? Oh no, my bad. Grim is a second back. TJ is right on his T-tail. However, Grim is not going to be easy to get around. Very feisty. Hope you don't mind me describing you that way, Grim. Again, AKA, I don't know why you changed your name to Grim Reaper when you had the ideal name. Purple Squirrel. Defies explanation. Acid Masters. Oh, Fusion's giving Mebe a hard time here. Ooh, thought about it, and Acid Masters almost tagged into the back of Fusions. Looks like he's trying to make a move to the inside. He might have this done. Yeah, Fusions has got it covered. Well done. And now Mebe has Acid Masters to contend with. Oh no! Who's that? That's TJ spun around. Doesn't appear as though there's no obvious damage to his wing. That I can see anyways. However, you know, that's significant position loss there. Too bad. Alright, so Slasher's getting on with what he needs to do with his race, which is get the heck away from the rest of these guys who have already pitted and are on new mediums. Say's not too far behind, and he's got Grim running blocking position in the behind him. The suppressor, the Grim Reefer suppressor. He's going to keep those guys at bay if he can. And here's all right. So Fusions is making inroads on Mebe. I know all these guys are really fast, but I know, you know, Fusions is one of those guys in our league that is, you know, really sneaky fast. Sneaky fast is probably not the right way to say it. He truly has very strong pace. He's right up there with a lot of our all the top tier 1 drivers. And he lives in Bermuda. I mean, he's got it made in a sense. I mean, who wouldn't want to live in Bermuda? I've never been, so maybe it's not the place to be, but I know a lot of people vacation there. Let's see, our closest battle is Mac in 5. Really pressing our pole sitter. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Weldrank. Looks like he might get by Fusions. Yes, he has gotten by Fusions. But he hasn't made up 2 positions. Oh, Flip-Flop Fish must have had something happen here, because he's had the box again. He's on some new mediums. Gomel as well. Hate to see that. Oh no, okay, so Slasher's boxing. So 14 lap old mediums with a safety car in the mixed, and he's oh yeah, wing damage. Oh man. All right, so that puts Grim Reefer in P1. And he's gotten past Say, right? I thought Say was P2. I may be wrong, but yeah, he was. And so I don't know if Say has wing damage, or maybe he just had a bad turn. His wing seems okay. He's definitely got his end plates there. Yeah. But now you got Mebe, Acid Masters, Weldrank, and Zudi on the softs. 4 laps, so he's probably got another 4 laps in those, maybe a few more. He's going to want a safety car at that point, at least a VSC. Oh, and wow, who was that? That is oh no, Weldrank has spun again, and now he has to wait for the field to go by. I don't think he has damage. I think he just spun. And yeah, he's going to go right by the pit, so unfortunate. However, everybody else, Grim, Mac, Fusions, and Asex all boxed, so he got those positions back quickly. Interesting, so Grim and Slasher, Asex, Fusions, I already said Fusions, all on the softs now. So I guess you can take new softs 10 laps or 11 laps. Be interesting. So Seye stayed out. Seye, 14 lap old mediums. He's got Mebe on his tail with 5 lap old mediums. If he can hold these guys back, and it's not easy, it doesn't appear as though it's very easy to pass here. You really have to have a little bit more pace, or significant more pace than the driver in front of you if you want to pass on some of these turns, which we've seen guys do that. They've been able to exit a corner significantly better and get by. However, it's not the norm, I don't think. And so, and Seye, I applaud your determination. Stay out on those mediums another lap. Hold these guys back. Mebe and Acid Masters and Zuti, they got to be somewhat frustrated. I don't think they've been behind. Oh, and Mebe has gotten by. Mebe's happy. Mebe's smiling. Acid Masters is wishing he could smile like that. However, I have a feeling that he's probably smiling anyways. Verstappen, 3-second penalty. So I would think that Seye right now is probably thinking he's going to have to box. If Grimm can take his tires 10 laps, which is probably the strong average, I think that Seye would fit right into that category. I know that there are some drivers that have terrible tire wear, but I don't think those two guys would fall into that category. Closest battle is right here. P4 basically. Zudi and Acid Master. Look at these guys up front here. Incredible. Great clean driving. Pushing each other. Yet, oh, and there goes Seye. No, yes. So these other guys have now been cut free. And so Zudi on the softs. 7 lap old softs. Boy, how far can he take those? We'll say right back into the mix of things here. I'm looking for the closest battles, and it's right about here. And actually Zudi as well. Let me go back to the front. I want to see what Zudi can do. Oh, we have another retirement. And a safety car. Wow. Now, are these front runners on these mid-life mediums all boxing to get on the softs? And if they do, Seye, I don't know how far back. Is he too far back to really gain? No, he can gain quite a few positions. He may find himself right back up to, geez, top 3. Grimm as well. Grimm for sure is going to be, got to be close to the top 3 by the time they get out. By the time he passes the start-finish line. Let me check the chat here. Make sure people aren't requesting that I shut up. Nope, everything looks kosher. So, yeah, look at Grimm. P2, Slasher, P4, P3 for Seye, actually. Yeah. So, interesting. So our pole sitter is all the way back in 14th. Couple spins really hurt. Let's kind of go through the grid here. Let's see, what can I do here to kind of lend more context? Interval leader. Let's go with position change. Where's that going to be? So we got our fastest lap is Slasher. Penalties. Whoops. Telemetry enabled. Tire stops. Position change. So Zooty. No, Grim. Grim right now with a 18 position improvement. There's your driver of the day right now with Zooty not too far behind. Zooty. And we won't get into the Biggest Loser. That's a television program that we don't need to talk about. And so stops. Shahomi with 4 stops. Zooty with 3. Geez, Zooty with 3 stops in P4. Stanley with 3 stops in P7. And let's see. Everybody else, 2 and 3 stops. Get back to the tire. Cross that out. So it looks like we're going to go around one more time. So Grim, that's going to keep him happy because he can just baby those tires around one more time. Excuse me. So we got, let's see, Gomel. Wow, we got wing damage under safety car. At least he was able to get off those hard tires, back on some fresh softs. And he should be able to get right back to the tail end of this cars. And, oh no, no, no. Into the wall. There's his wing. You can just see it sitting there. Darn it. I was going to say we should be able to go green. We may still be going green, however. It would be without Gomel. He's got to be really pissed at himself right now. Either that or his cat jumped on his lap, or he'd spilt his beverage, or... But he can't be very happy right now. So the oldest tires out here are Slashers, 4-lap old softs. Yeah, he doesn't mind if it goes around one more time. Again, it appears to me like new softs, the life expectancy is maybe 8 to 11 laps, depending on your ability to preserve your tires. So he's got 4-lap old right now. I would imagine that given that 2 laps, I believe, for him have been under safety car, it's not a big deal. Did I miss the safety car in this lap? It looks like I did. So it looks like we're going back racing here, and let's right on board with Mebe. Oops, wrong button. So you guys will see it, and we're off. Did he catch Grim sleeping? He did. Say's starting to give, and almost 3 wide. Zooty tucks back in behind Grim, Say wisely, I believe. And you're in the top 3 or 4. You just want to pull away from the guys behind you. Let those guys behind you battle. Don't hurt your own race by trying to do something too foolish at the beginning, at the restart of a race, after a safety car. You just want to get away from everybody else. Unless the guy in front of you really makes a mistake, I think it's important that you just do what you can to assure yourself being able to pull away from the guys behind you. Going side by side is not going to do that, again, unless you are that much faster than the guy in front of you, or there's a significant tire difference. I don't have this set up correctly. Leader. I don't want that. I want it interval. There we go. There we go. That's better. So Zooty, let's see. Zooty started pretty far back, right? I keep getting this wrong here. Position change. Yeah, Zooty, 13 spots, and he's up here fighting for a podium. Take your time, buddy. Take your time. Let it come to you. Don't want to do anything foolish with 5 laps left to go. Let's see. What do we got going on for battles in the midfield? We got Professional about to make a move on. Oh, so Mac and 5 is AI, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, we'll go back to the front because... nope, let's... Ooh. Wow. Oh, I think there was some contact there. And... around the outside. Can he get it done? It looks like he does. Well done. Oh! Asexis says, I'm not done. And he got a penalty for it. Incredible. Side by side. I didn't think it can go that far, that long, side by side. However, now he's allowed Weldrank to get right on his behind, and he's going to lose that position as well. Ooh! Oh wow! I thought that Weldrank cut right across, not intentionally. Just that was close. That was close. It seemed. And we got DRS enabled. Back to the front here. We got 4 laps to go. And we got an apology from Mac and 5 to a Haas driver that he spun out. Always appreciate guys admitting their error. Goes a long ways. Guys that gets affected, negatively affected by other drivers' actions are fuming, and it goes, in my opinion, it goes a long ways for the driver at fault to express remorse. Not that, maybe that's not the right way. To apologize right away and admit fault. Doesn't fix things, but I can honestly say that at least the guy that you're apologizing to can kind of say, all right, yeah, you've messed me up, but, thanks for the apology, just, you messed my race up. But that guy that apologized at least can save face and say, hey, look, I made a mistake, and I know I did, and I just want you to know that I did, and I'm sorry for it. That goes a long ways towards keeping you in favorable eye of the other drivers. They recognize that, yeah, this guy's made mistakes. We all make mistakes, and he's actually... And we got another safety car. Who is that? It looks Asex. Asex Edge. Let's see. Will we see him here? Right along. Where is he? Oh, we can't see him. Bad camera angle. We just went by him. So, Grim. Don't box. Nobody box. I don't think anybody should be boxing at this point because you're not going to gain anything. And I believe that this will be a 1-lap safety car, regardless of how many guys box. So Grim right now, 7-lap old. Those are still in good shape because I believe he will have had 4 laps under safety car, if not 3, if not 4. So his tires should be fine to go another 2 laps. However, say behind him 2-lap fresher tires, I think probably the same number of no, it can't be the same number. Either way, 2-lap pressure tires. Will not get DRS, so he's going to have to really have some great corner exits and hope that Grim makes a mistake. Grim doesn't make very many mistakes when he's in front. So Sayeh's got his work cut out for him. Sayeh might want to be looking back at Mebe, because Mebe's got and Zuti, they have fresher tires than he does. So yeah, here we go. Yep, safety car's in this lap. So we're going to go green at the end of this lap. A 2-lap sprint for the win. The exhibition Saudi Arabia Jeddah Street Circuit race. Monday, what is it? Today's June 26th? 27th. 2022. And let's ride on board with Grim, see when he punches it. And there he goes. And say staying with him, but Grim did what he wanted to do. He did get a good enough start that he's going to be able to hold Sayeh off for perhaps most of this lap, if not the entirety of the lap. Grim is going to have to make a mistake. And again, Grim just needs to drive his race. He doesn't necessarily have to look back at Sayeh. He doesn't have anybody in front of him to impede his line. So if he can just focus on hitting his marks, he should be fine. However, Sayeh is not having any of that. As you can see, Sayeh is like reintroducing himself. Hey Grim, remember me? So, and wow, Sayeh, he's got his mirror full of Mebe behind him. Williams Racing has not seen this strong of a race car in a long time. And I feel that Mebe is going to be making a move here. Let's see, trying to figure, again, I don't know the track well enough to know where he might be able to set up Sayeh, but here we go. Final lap, about to start. No DRS. Exhibition race, so these guys can be a little more aggressive if they want to. You know, this is just for fun for the most part. There's no, it's not a league race. There are no points being calculated. I'm sure names are being taken. You don't want to mess with somebody and ruin somebody's race being negligent. However, I think we're in for a sweet little finish here. Let's see. I don't want to leave anybody out, but it's awful hard to cover everybody. Acid Masters close, but not quite close enough to Xiaomi, and that's the thing about that turn. I've seen a lot of cars. Oh, he might have him on the inside, and yeah, that's what I usually do right there. I just got that corner. Let's go back to the front. We've only got so many turns left. And Sayeh is lost to Mebe. Oh no, Sayeh must have lost his wing. Something must have happened because he just lost 2 positions. Let's see if I can get a better camera angle. See if I could catch it. Yeah, I think he's lost an end plate. No. Something did happen. But here we go. Grim Reaper takes the win. Grim, Acid Masters, BT Home, Zudi, Sayeh, Flip Flop Fish, Stanley, Mebe. Wow, Mebe, he must have had quite a few penalties to drop to 8th. Well Drank and Professional round out the top 10. Xiaomi in 11th. TJ in 12th. Fusions in 13th. Gomel 14th. Mac in 15th. And Slasher rounding out the finishing cars on track in 16th, I believe it was. Well, there you have it. Jeddah Street Circuit. Look at that pose by Grim Reaper, aka Purple Squirrel. I will not. Well, Jesus, I can't do interviews really. I can't invite all those guys. I only think I got Grim. Anyhow, there you have it. Jeddah Street Circuit, Saudi Arabia, Monday night race, exhibition, friendly if you will. And Grim Reaper taking P1, well deserved. And I believe that was, I think he made up 19 positions. Incredible stuff. Yeah, he started P20, so wow. Good job. He only had one pit stop, so there you go. Say had one as well. Flip-flop fish with 4 pit stops. Fastest lap goes to, let's see, who had the fastest lap? It was, Slasher. So Slasher finished P16. So where? Mebe had, 6 seconds in penalty, so that dropped him quite a ways, unfortunately. That dropped him from, I think he was P3 or 4. That sucks, losing positions on penalties. But there you have it. Saudi Arabia, Jeddah Street Circuit, all done. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to all have you guys watch more of ZOR race. Unfortunately, I don't know what the other league specific league names are. That I think it was Flip Flop Fish that put this together. So hats off to him for putting this together and getting all these guys together. Full grid, very clean driving, a lot of fun to watch. I wish I could have covered it better. However, just very tough with all these guys. They're just so close all the time. I don't mean to leave anybody out, but inevitably we can't cover everybody. But well done, Flip Flop, putting this together. Great stuff. Great driving by everybody. I didn't see anything malicious, dirty, or crazy dive bombs. Nothing like that. Looked really good. So hats off to all you guys out there driving. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Can't wait to see you all again with the new game coming out in a few days. I believe it's already out. So F1 2022 ought to be a lot of fun. So all right, thanks again, guys, for watching, and have a great summer, 4th of July, I should say, which is right around the corner. Talk to you all later.